Joining me now is Vice President of the National Fraternal Order of Police, Joe Gamaldi. Joe, thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it. Here's Chicago Mayor-elect Brandon Johnson, a defund the police guy, talking about his grand plan to bring down crime. Take a listen.
Front and foremost in Chicago, why is crime so bad?
Well, first of all, unfortunately for too long, the people of Chicago and, quite frankly, people all over the country have been given a false choice on how we actually deal with public safety. What our campaign proved is that you can actually demonstrate in a real way how critical investments are the necessary dynamics in order to prevent crime.
Joe, that was a nice, cute word salad of political mumbo jumbo. The hard reality is this guy's going to get people killed.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm shocked by these results. After the lawlessness and chaos we've seen in Chicago over the last few years, I thought for certain they would want change. But instead, they elect this idiot who wants to defund the police. Now, get this. He wants to take a holistic approach to the criminal justice system. I don't even know what the hell that is. But he appears that he's going to be worse than Lori Lightfoot on crime, which is a tall matter in and of itself. I mean, she embraced defund the police. She embraced bail reform. She embraced treating cops like crap, and that's why you saw violent crime spike by over 39% in her tenure there. And that's why you're seeing residents and businesses leaving in droves. And bad news, folks, help is not on the way. Applications for the Chicago Police Department are down 83%. And then you look at retirements and resignations, there's been thousands over the last few years. So Dan, Chicago is just a complete disaster. And it's a glaring example of what happens when politicians embrace the catastrophe that is the far left woke agenda.
Joe, we really need more guys like you who talk plainly to people, because this is going to cost lives. When Rudy Giuliani came in as the mayor of New York, after losing in his first race, 1,900 plus people a year were being murdered in the streets. It was a freaking war zone. I lived it. There are people alive today, literally alive today, because of a change in that defund the police crap mentality to a we're going to enforce the law mentality. Joe, they know this stuff doesn't work. And even though the body bags pile up, they do it anyway.
No, you're absolutely right. There is no statistical data whatsoever that academics could show us or politicians could show us that bail reform was going to work, but they did it anyway, that the revolving door criminal justice system was going to make it better. And they pitched that this was going to help our minority communities. The homicide rate for Black Americans is 12 times anybody else in this country. How is that helping them? And the sad part about all of this, Dan, is we can stop this violent crime epidemic that's sweeping our country. Yeah. We know what works. Let's embrace broken windows theories. Let's throw the book at violent criminals, and let's vehemently prosecute them, hold them accountable for their actions, and we can start to turn this around. But we're getting to a point where we're not going to be able to turn around. It's going to take us a generation to clean up our cities.
That's the saddest part of all. Joe, I can't thank you enough. It's an open book test, man. They've got the answers right in front of them. Thanks a lot for your time.